Scott Rowland began his Hall of Fame career right here in Philadelphia. And tonight, we proudly add his name in the Toyota Phillies Wall of Fame.
And for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker will take the mound. Philadelphia, they've won 5 of 7 coming into the day. Walker, early in the year, suspected he had something mechanical going on that he needed to tweak, and he went on a really nice run in the summer, maybe scuffling just a little bit down the stretch.
The split finger is one of his best pitches. He's actually using it more. 33% is the last start. Work the body, throw strikes. His biggest deal has been his fastball. He's not been consistent in the strike zone, which sets up the off-speed pitches, the split finger.
Nimmo holds at second, 2 men away. So now here is Pete Alonso, who went 0 for 4 last night, batting .220, 45 homers.
As Alonso flies one to right, Wynn knocks that one down, keeps it fair, and it'll bounce into the stands for a ground rule double. So the Mets take the lead on a double from Pete Alonso, 1-0.
Unlucky hop for Philadelphia. Good start for the Mets.
And now here's Ronnie Mauricio, batting left-handed.
Swung on, hit in the air to left. On the run, Marsh, he's calling. Still well shy of the track, he'll make the catch. And that'll retire the side. But the leadoff walk comes home to score. 1 hit in the inning and 1 man left. And after a half inning, it's the Mets 1 and the Phillies coming up.
Tyler McGill gets the start for the Mets tonight. 3rd season in New York. Struggled on the road this season, an ERA above 7. But was the starter for last year's combined no-hitter against the Phillies, the first in Mets history.
And McGill has walked Trey Turner, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Not running, the 2-2 to Harper is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Was a changeup by McGill, and Harper down on strikes, and that's the first strikeout. So with 2 men away, here is Alec Boehm, the 3rd baseman. First pitch to the right-hand hitter, chopped to short, big hop for Lindor, shovels to second for the force play on the sliding Turner, and that retires the side.
And at the end of 1, it's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing.
Phillies come to bat, bottom of the 3rd inning against Tyler McGill. And the Mets have a 1-0 lead. McGill facing Brandon Marshall, lefty. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Tyler McGill blew that one by on the outside corner at 97 miles an hour. First time through for McGill, 1 through 9. No hits, 1 walk, and a pair of strikeouts. But here's take 2 against the Phillies lineup with Kyle Schwarber up.
Swing and a pop-up, left field line. It was a long run for Ortega. He comes sliding in and he missed it. And it goes behind him, and Schwarber is into second with a double. It's a double for Schwarber, his 18th, and that will go down as the Phillies' first hit in a while against Tyler McGill.
So Mets have this 1-0 lead, holding on tightly here with 2 outs. Turner did walk his first time. Hit in the air, right center field. McNeil and Nimmo come together. It is Nimmo making the call and the catch right next to his buddy Jeff.
We're through 3 innings tonight, and as we head to the 4th, it's 1-0 Mets.
Tyler McGill back on the mound, bottom of the 4th inning at Citizens Bank Park. He and the Mets have a 1-0 lead. Just 1 hit allowed for McGill tonight.
And Tyler McGill delivers to Bryce Harper, who lines one to left for a base hit. Harper with a base hit. Changeup from McGill, and last time he got him out with a changeup, but Harper able to stay back and fire it into left. Double play depth on the infield. Boehm grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up.
Harper at first, nobody out. 2-2. Boehm serves it in the air, shallow center. Nimmo coming on, full sprint, makes the catch, cutting across right center and fires in. Now Boehm hit it up into the air, and it stayed there long enough for Nimmo to get on his horse and gallop in. That keeps Harper at first base. So the Mets have a 1-0 lead, bottom 4, and here's Bryson Stott. The 1-2, foul tip, caught at home plate by Narvaez. He throws to first to try to get Harper, and Harper is safe, but Stott is in disbelief. So he doesn't think that he made contact with the baseball because the pitch was inside. A little bit kooky, but it's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Real Muto. Harper remains at first base. 2-2 is right down the middle, and it freezes Real Muto. Tyler McGill strikes out Stott and Real Muto and leaves Harper hanging over at first.
After 4 complete, Mets 1 and the Phils nothing.
Top of the 5th here, 1-0 Mets lead in Philadelphia.
And the Mets have runners at the corners. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a line drive base hit going into right field. Ortega scores from third. Pulling into second is Narvaez, and on at first with an RBI single is Brandon Nimmo. The Mets are leading by a score of 2-0. And for Nimmo, his 64th run batted in, which ties his career high, which he set last year. And that's 3 straight hits after Walker retired the first batter here in the 5th inning for New York. Lindor a chance just to drive in a run here. He's only driven in 1 over his last 9 games. 2-0 New York.
Pickoff play at second, and they got him. How about that? Omar Narvaez caught napping, and Taijuan Walker picks him off.
What a great timing play that was. That was absolutely perfect.
Now the 3-2 runner goes, swing and a miss, he got him. Well, and Walker gets out of it with only the 1 run allowed. 3 straight hits for the Mets, but Mets 2, the Phillies nothing. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Phillies trying to get on the board. They trail 2-0.
But 2 on, 2 out, and here's Real Muto.
JT is 0 for 2 with a 1 strikeout tonight. Struck out looking his last time up. Swung on, hit deep, left field, and JT has put the Phillies on top. It just clears as JT Real Muto with a 3-run home run that turns this game around. Number 20 on the season for the Phils catcher. It's 3-2 Phillies.
It's got to feel great for JT. No question.
A 3-run homer from JT Realmuto, and with 1 swing, the Phillies are on top.
Well, they were waiting to ring the bell all evening long. 20th home run of the season for JT Realmuto. Man, these guys are pumped up. McGill was 1 batter away from getting out of it.
So in this bottom of the 7th, still 3-2 Phillies. So now the infield is in. Runner at third. 3-2 Phillies. The pitch.
Pitch is blooped. Left side, it's through into left for a base hit. And Kyle Schwarber with his 100th RBI. How about that Schwarbomb?
Isn't that a thing of beauty,
to
though?
hit the century mark. As Schwarber, second night in a row, a Phillies player has reached 100 runs batted in. Schwarber took him a minute to find it. We're going to the 8th inning tonight. Phillies 4 and the Mets 2.
2 out, nobody on. Lindor coming up. The 0-1 to Lindor hit high in the air to deep left. Marsh going back onto the track at the wall. It's gone! Francisco Lindor with his 27th home run of the year, just tucking it into the front row to the left of the 374 mark, has brought the Mets to within a run. It is now the Phillies 4 and the Mets 3.
15 games without a homer for Lindor, one of his longest stretches of the season, one of the longest droughts for him. He's up to 27 now and inching ever closer to that 30 season, and inching the Mets back here down by 1 in the 8th.
We'll go to the 9th. Craig Kimbrell coming on to try to close it out. Phillies lead the Mets 4-3.
Now Brett Beatty, the batter. He is 0 for 3. Swinging a high fly ball to pretty deep center. Going back, Rojas still going. It might go, and it's gone! A game-tying home run for Brett Beatty. For Beatty, his 9th home run of the year, and the Mets have tied it up. The Mets 4, the Phillies 4 here in the 9th inning.
This is the biggest swing of the year for Brett Beatty with the season that he has had. He has a big opportunity against a very tough pitcher. Buck says it's all yours, and he takes advantage.
And this one will go into the 10th. It's 4-4. And the bases are loaded for the Mets, as Pete Alonso, the home run and RBI leader for the ball club, will come to the plate. Swing and a miss. He got him. And Dominguez puts him away with a slider as Alonso strikes out with the bases loaded here in the top of the 10th, and the Mets do not score. We'll go to the bottom of the 10th. Phillies 4 and the Mets 4. Bohm with 2 walk-off base hits this season. Bohm swings, little flare, right field, it's in for a hit. Turner off to the races, coming around third. He's being waved home, he will score, and Alec Bohm wins it again. Bottom of the 10th inning, Alec Bohm with a walk-off base hit to right, and the Phillies win it 5-4.